Inked in hope. Real stories. Lasting beauty. Honest conversations.
My name is Terra, and 2011 was when I first started to be monitored more closely for breast cancer and other issues with my breast. I developed ductal carcinoma in situ, which they removed at the time. I continued to have my mammograms until I lost employment and did not receive health care. Probably a good 10 years passed that I did not have health insurance. And when I was eligible for health insurance again, it was going to take a couple of months. I think it was probably Christmas time. I noticed a rash on my breast and it just wouldn't go away. It's like one of those things that you don't really think of, but it's just there and you're like, what is this? Until I started talking to people, and that kind of raised a red flag. The more I looked at it and the more I matched pictures, I just got very nervous. And that made to notice like other things that I was feeling. Little, like we call them zaps in my shoulder area. I just said to my husband, I think I have breast cancer. And he's like, how do you just think you have breast cancer? And I just said, I just feel it. I did a diagnostic mammogram, then an ultrasound, and then they're like, we're going to do a biopsy right away. They could tell right then and there that they were dealing with breast cancer. I remember her taking my hand and saying, I'm so sorry, this isn't the news that you're going to want to hear this morning, but I feel pretty confident that this is a cancerous tumor and that you will need to get it graded and have some pathology work done and get treatment for this. So, you think you have something so unique and you're so scared, but when you talk to the doctors, they're like, you're just going to have surgery and you're going to go back to your life. Everything's going to be great. We're going to be able to take care of this. No problem. And then in a couple of months, there was problems. And I found out that I would have to have some pretty invasive chemotherapy. From that point, I just shut off and I couldn't work. I couldn't do anything. I don't think I really woke up from that dream until I was completely done with treatment. I remember at one point in my treatment, the chemo was just defeating me. My white blood cell count lower than somebody with HIV. It was on a floor that you can't even get to with a regular elevator. You have to have a pass key to get onto this floor. So I had to recover there. I just remember thinking I was going to die. And I was okay with it. Chemo was supposed to be my friend, and it was ultimately going to kill me and not the cancer. Remember, everything was going good. My doctors are going, yeah, you're doing so well. You're doing so well. And I'm like, but my hair is not growing back. And they're like, yeah, we'll start to grow back. But it takes a while sometimes with these certain types of chemos. It had been several months now and started to see my eyelashes coming through. My hair was now silver and curly, which was different. But there was really no eyebrows. There was just like these little bitty hairs. I didn't really think I was a very vain person. I didn't think it would really bother me, but I'm a very theatrical person. I'm a life enrichment coordinator at a nursing home. So my job is to bring fun and to smile and to be around people. I just realized that I didn't look that part. It was hard to look sincere and real and genuine without any type of expression. I remember one night after work, I was very depressed and had gotten some feedback from other charities that I had needed at the time for different reasons. I decided to do a search for support groups or services just to try to help. I wasn't even sure what I was really looking for. I just knew that I needed help. And that is what led me to this Hope and Olive page. I wasn't really quite sure what any of the things were. And so I just started reading about it. And I'm like, oh, there's a place where I can actually write like a little essay and see if I qualify. I'm like, okay, I feel like I can do this. And I just sat in my car on my iPhone, didn't really even proofread anything. And I just sent it off. I just wrote from my heart. Going into where Jill has her clinic, I immediately felt very comfortable with her. She is very professional and down to earth. She explained the procedure and how it wasn't going to hurt. I felt very comfortable with her. And I just said, do what you do, because I'm a nervous Nelly and I won't know what I'm doing because I don't even know how to really apply makeup anymore. When she gave me the mirror, I couldn't stop looking at myself. So when I went back in for my second appointment, it was like meeting up with an old friend. And she said my eyebrows were healing very good. The biggest thing was my patients at work. We had to wear masks at the time. And one of the patients said that I had a Duchenne smile. I'm like, a Duchenne smile? And I had to look that up because I wasn't quite sure what she meant. It's the smile that you can see through your eyes. It really meant a lot to me. I used to dread getting ready and doing my makeup because I knew I would struggle with these eyebrows, and it just really put a lot of stress on me, like getting ready for work. And then now I don't even think about it. I know my mom was so impressed. She actually was crying when she saw me. She was so nervous about me because she knew I was just not myself anymore. And cancer takes a lot from you. It's a death in so many other ways than what people would think. It's just good to have a little piece of myself back through my smile, because that's how people remember me. I have helped a lot of women go through this after I went through it. I borrow out my beanies and my caps and my wigs. They're like, how do you get in contact with people that can help me? I said, don't ever feel guilty about reaching out for help. There's organizations out there, and that's what they do every single day, is help people. And there's good people out there. I really think that the people at Hope and Olive are genuine. Jill never made me feel like a charity case. I was just the same as anybody else coming through her doors. For 54 years, I've been helping other people. I've been a caretaker as a job and with my family and friends. Now I needed somebody to help me. And it was hard at first, but then afterwards, I feel like I have this group of people that I can sincerely call up and say, hey, I have this friend. Can you help them too? And they will. Some people might think these are just eyebrows, but it's so much more than just the actual service that you're getting. It's the person that you're becoming after you receive it.